Good morning, I'm meteorologist Byron Douglas on this Wednesday, June 11th. Welcome to All Streaming. We're starting this at 8:30. Perhaps you're working 9 to 5. You're on your first coffee break, whatever you're doing out there. We're going to do this each morning, and then we're also going to have the Sunrise team. Casey Mason and Mitch Carter will be in here in a few minutes, so we'll take a look at the weather. I want to emphasize there's no issues, very quiet, not only here, but across the U.S., and we're in the market for some dry weather. We'll continue to collect that. I just checked going back to May 1st. We've had 21 days since May 1st where we've recorded some precipitation. Air quality alerts, by the way, on Facebook. Once I take the maps full, if you have any comments or just want to say good morning, shout those out. I'll get in and take a look at. If I can't get back with everybody, I will once we take the stream down. But the air quality alerts are up on the west coast there of Michigan, Kalamazoo, St. Joe, Benton Harbor, up to about Grand Rapids, and then up towards about Muskegon outside of our area. We've had some questions on this because we're still dealing with a little bit of haze out there. I'll take this full. So we've had some hazy sunshine. Maybe you saw that over the Strawberry full moon. So that's from the wildfire smoke up in Canada. But look, very quiet, not only here, but across the U.S., generally not looking at much in the way of severe weather, almost what you would see perhaps in early fall. Very quiet weather-wise as far as thunderstorms are concerned. Do a little nowcasting here on Doppler radar. Nothing on the board. We had some hints of fog out there early this morning. Much better shape. We had some restrictions along 231 and 431. I talked about almost a fall-like map. Once again, the storms are down in Dallas and Houston. We'll check any possible flight delays. I know this is travel season, or if you're at your vacation spot and watching us from afar. And then some off the coast there of, get out into the Outer Banks there of North Carolina. Some storms are offshore there. There's a look at those storms. They're east there, but I haven't seen any warnings there east of Dallas. And then some showers off the coast of the Carolinas. Then Minnesota, in Aberdeen, South Dakota, Ipswich, down to about Chamberlain, some showers there. And then on the satellite picture, you can see still the wildfires are going up in Canada. But a lot of that, we're getting a little haze off of that, but a lot of that is up to the north. We'll take a look at the almanac page. We're not projecting any rain today. We're going to be slightly above average. The overall pattern, not only for June, but as you went back through March, April, and May, the overall pattern has been slightly below normal. Here's a look at regional temps. 68 Evansville, a little warmer along Lake Michigan, 71 in Chicago, and Jonesboro, Arkansas is at 71. And there is a look at Dallas-Fort Worth. We just mentioned, you guys, there is a weather delay there, which they have on instrument approaches there, which most of them are. They might have some runway restrictions there, but so there are some delays for that morning and perhaps afternoon connection out of EVV. Pollen counts, they're down from what we had back earlier or back in April and May, so kind of in that medium category overall. And we'll take a look here at the next 12 hours. Generally, winds are going to be out of the south. They'll be fairly light as we go through the day. High temps will be generally in the mid-80s, which is about average for this time of year. Kind of in a pattern where we'll go partly sunny overall. If you're working outdoors, pretty good. And this is not the humidity you would have in the middle of summertime. We're looking at temperatures generally into the 80s and some downtime on Friday and Saturday. Another little disturbance will lock in here over the weekend. So here's the computer guidance. I'm just going to zip this along. A few clouds out there as we go through the day. And more of the same on Thursday. Thursday we'll have more in the way of high-level clouds around, even a couple of hours where we go mostly cloudy. We still haven't officially hit 90 yet. We had that lone 89 back in mid-May. Of course, we'll be closing in on that. Friday, we're going to have some chances for showers during the morning commute up till about lunch. Not an all-day rain, but on the percentages, I went with a 60% chance of showers and storms. Now, this just updated, so maybe we'll lower the probabilities down to even chances on Friday. And this takes us into Friday night. We'll have to keep an eye on WC Handy. It looks good tonight for family night, and then, of course, for Zydeco night on Thursday. Now, on Friday, we're not risk for any severe weather. That all sets up from Billings, Montana, down into the panhandles of Oklahoma, and then back through Texas. A general risk, we get some questions on that. Well, what does it mean? It means overall we could have winds at 20 to 30, which would be a sub-severe thunderstorm overall during that stretch. So that's what a general, and of course all thunderstorms produce lightning. Here's a look at Saturday and Sunday. We're still looking at unsettled weather through that time frame, but no organized severe storms at this point. But we could be thrown in on Saturday and Sunday into a level 1 or 2 threat for Saturday and Sunday. But I'm not looking, based on the upper level charts that I've been looking at, we're looking at widespread severe thunderstorms during that time frame. So there's look at the next 7 days. We've held off on any alert days because the severe weather threats are low. And we've had some questions, well, why are you putting in thunderstorms for multiple days? Well, that's what we're looking at, pretty typical here in June. As I mentioned, as I take this full, if you go back to the 1st of May, we've had 21 days overall where we recorded precipitation. So I'll let you absorb the 7-day. I'm going to go real quick over to if any comments came in here on Facebook. And of course, we're going to have Mitch Carter and Casey Mason along here with the news here in a moment. And we're going to be doing this each day. So here's our first round. We'll be doing a handoff here pretty quickly. And I'm just going to go over to the comment section. A few folks have said good morning overall. And we're taking a look at the weekend, kind of an unsettled pattern over for both Friday, Saturday, and Sunday during that stretch. And do appreciate it. Good morning from Andrea. Janet, good morning to you. And Lori, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. So I'm seeing your comments there. I'll be a little quicker at the draw in the next few days, but we'll be doing this again tomorrow. Janet, good morning to you guys. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to shout those out. And stand by. Give an applause for Mitch Carter and Casey Mason coming along in a moment.
Breaking right now, a shutdown on I-69.
Stay connected to the team you trust your way.
We have a safety alert for all of you moms and dads out there.
Get breaking news and investigations here on the 14 News app.
Storms rolling into the tri-state.
Get instant forecasts and real-time weather alerts here on the 14 First Alert Weather app.
And stream live on your TV, here, or watch anytime on your schedule.
We're covering breaking news. Indiana State.
Stay connected to 14 News wherever you are.
Good morning. How's it going, everybody?
Good morning, guys. Welcome. This is our first go at this, so be gentle, okay? We are streaming live. It's official, Mitch Carter.
It's happening. We're doing it.
We've
Casey
teased
Mason.
this for a couple days now. Byron kicked things off with a bang. Now we've got a lot to follow after him, okay?
Certainly do. Big shoes to fill there. So this is kind of something we're doing here. Obviously, you just saw Byron, for those just joining us here who joined earlier on. We're in our CTV room here, which is kind of a one-man band or a two-man band in this case, where myself and Casey kind of run our own graphics here. We run our own video. So if it's a little slower than a standard newscast, it's more casual. That's why we're kind of testing this out here, wanting to meet you guys at home, so you can join us, of course, on Facebook, YouTube, Roku, all that good stuff there as we kind of come to you at 8:30 every day.
Yeah, we enjoy, of course, the studio, bringing you live news every morning, but this is just a different way to connect with you all. What we're going to kind of do is the same pattern every day. We're going to kick things off most days with weather, as Byron just showed you, and then we're going to kind of cover some of the top headlines that we covered this morning, and then we're going to end things on kind of a fun note with you. We would love to, we've got your comments right here already live streamed streaming and just kind of keep up with you all. We'll have a topic some days, or if you want to write in. Like today, I think we were going to ask folks if they're going to the WC Handy
Yes,
Festival.
family night tonight.
or-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got Friday After 5 happening. A lot of fun summer events. So bear with us here. One fun fact about this is, we don't just talk, guys. We do a lot of behind the scenes here at the news station that you don't know about. We're going to be running our own video, our own graphics, and trying to bring you guys, again, just a look inside today's top stories. So let's go ahead and get started.
Let's
You
do
ready?
it. Yeah, I am. All right. Well, first of all, here, developing in Henderson County, right? A man was shot and killed by a deputy on Monday night. That man right there, that's Charles Powell. Charles Powell Jr., that is, threatened a family with a machete. They say it all started with a call to a disturbance in the 100 block of 8th Street and Corden around 7:30. Now, when deputies arrived, they say Powell refused commands to drop the machete there and move toward the deputy. They say the deputy initially made several attempts to fire a taser at Powell. They say after that didn't work, the deputy then shot him. Officers on scene immediately provided some life-saving measures until the EMS arrived, but officials say Powell died on his way to the hospital. We spoke with KSP officer Sergeant Corey King. Here's what he had to say.
It seems to me that the deputies did a really good job, really trying to use less than lethal force to someone who had a deadly weapon. And so they did try to buy up that time as best they could. And it was unfortunate that the conductive weapon didn't work, but it does happen.
Now, Powell's mother did not wish to speak on camera, but she did share with us she could hear her son repeatedly ask deputies if they were going to shoot him. She also emphasized that her son was mentally unwell. So, of course, we'll continue to update you as we learn more in this continuing story here.
Yeah, another headline from this morning news. Staying in Henderson County, where 2 teenagers were arrested after police say they crashed an SUV into a house, causing a lot of damage there. Now, you might remember we brought this to you as breaking news yesterday morning, and it happened around 3 o'clock there on North Julius Street. Well, the woman inside the home says it sounded like a bomb went off. I'm sure it did. They said, thankfully, though, no one inside that house was hurt or involved. Police say that when they got to the house, though, no one was in the car, but shortly after, that's when officers say they found the 15 and 13-year-old suspects there at Henderson Station Apartments, and they are arrested now and facing a list of charges.
There you go. Well, it's also, shifting gears here now to a more lighthearted story. Almost time to put on your dancing shoes and fire up the grills out there. Of course, the WC Handy Blues and Barbecue Festival kicks off today in downtown Henderson. Casey, it's family night.
That's right. We love it. Oh my goodness. So much good food and good things happening in the summertime. I love it. Well, according to their website, this summer event has actually become one of the largest free music festivals, get this, Mitch, in the entire nation. The fun starts this evening at about 5 o'clock with family night and games at the Henderson Library.
That's right. And Thursday, of course, is the all-famous Zydeco night, serving up those famous red beans, rice, and Cajun sausage. The festival itself runs through Saturday night with food trucks, live music, and a beer garden each and every day. Should be a lot of fun. Like you mentioned there, it's kind of a big deal. People know about it.
Yeah,
so.
That's right. That's right. Of course, we just wanted to break down some of those top headlines from today, some more serious stories, some lighthearted content as well. And as we move into the end of this live hit where we've gotten to hang out a little extra with you guys this morning, we now just want to kind of open the floor up to you, our viewers. We appreciate you. I'm already seeing some comments of, we do have some people tuning in.
Oh,
we love to
sweet.
see that. Shout out to my dad and sister who are also tuning in today, Sean and Scott. And they're actually, my dad's heading to the Cardinals game today. And Byron, he wants to know, is there going to be good weather at that game?
Got a thumbs up
We
from
got
Byron.
a thumbs up.
Good weather.
So, we got Rita Hirsch tuning in. Andrea says, good morning. Have a great day.
Good morning.
Teresa Bradley, good morning from South Carolina.
It's a ways away.
We love it. That's why we're streaming. Lots of great viewers there. Janet Stapleton, good morning to you as well. So, yeah, be sure to send some comments in, just like Byron did. He checked in, kind of live streaming here. We can have the chance to talk to you in real time.
Absolutely. And our big thing is we don't want you just to see us as talking heads, or for anybody who doesn't get up at 4:30 in the morning to join myself and Casey. We understand. This is a little easier, 8:30, a little easier to digest, a little bit earlier on. Of course, you've also got Jamie French at 2:30 in the afternoon, bringing you kind of the same thing. Our goal is to kind of bring ourselves to you where you're at. So you can join us on your cell phone, quick and easy, get a quick look at what's going on, the weather, and then, of course, our top headlines, and kind of a little more informal. We can chat with you, answer questions, that kind of thing. So we're excited about it. It's a brand new thing.
Very interactive. Of course, you can join us there on Facebook. Some folks may be joining us from YouTube. We stream across all platforms at once, which I think is pretty cool.
Very cool.
No pressure, Mitch. I
I
tell you
know.
what, let's leave folks today with a fun fact. I think one thing people find so interesting, especially about the sunrise shift, is they want to know, what time do you get up? So I'll go first. I get up anywhere between 2 and 2:30 every day. What time do you get up?
I get up a strict 2. I gotta get my beauty routine ready. I gotta do my hair. Byron's in the frame right now.
Byron says 1:45. That's right.
Certified tough guy, Byron Douglas.
Yeah, we do love coffee on the Sunrise team. So
It's early.
anytime you guys want to bring some coffee by, we will not be mad. So.
Well, I tell you what, wrap this thing up.
Yeah, so again, every day, 8:30, we are going to be right back here again tomorrow. Thanks for going easy on us today. It's our very first time, and we're excited to do this. A lot of fun, all right?
Absolutely. We appreciate y'all. Have a
That's
great
it.
day.
That's
Yeah,
right.
we'll see you tomorrow.
Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.